has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll throw it. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pass play now. Finds his man. It's Crab. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
19 tight. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar Knight, Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
18, Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man. It's Golden. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard
In the red zone now. Jump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Smash, smash.
Now come out throwing. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hey, 52 Blue. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, we love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks are his name all over them.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job.
That's a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. We'll have him gain up a handful there. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go now. Black shot. Black, 95. 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him on the crossing route. He is down at the 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Goal to go. They're passing. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans trim the lead to 1. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. Got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds his back complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Left dragon 60. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Complete on the slant to Watson. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready.
They pitch it to him. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. It was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Looking in the air here. Cut out left. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready. Set, cut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go.
Running back motions right. He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On it, and nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Throw left side to Watson. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The shot comes to the 32-yard line.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They're going for this. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but you will see the doubt in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Gain of 43 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the double.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Set. 33. Yellow. Check. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 47
Ready.
yard line.
Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
White. Ultra. Set.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Gets him on the in route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go. Set.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fall through that one one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking now from the gun. He brings it in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Ready.
Love with it on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jump the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The jumpiness backs him up. Now 6 to go on second down.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
He'll throw it. Throwing for the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. It's a great play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Home set. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. He's loaded another one up. Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Set. 33, yellow, ready.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Set, hut. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. But it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Rolling back gets the handoff. They're working a couple yards past the line. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd. This is a heater going deep. This is brought in at the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Setting up the screen. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Hand off to the back. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Green jack. Let's set.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Seal, black. Down. Claws red. Black. Neck rail. Yellow. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blue 32. Black shot. Blaster. 6. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
He has it on the QB sneak. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1. Yikes.
Going Fowler with the big tight end. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Packers will set up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Ready. Ready.
Running this one left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Ready.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on. Set. Smash. Red. Black 40. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
56. Packers 39.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Top 19. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. No, they get him yet again. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that 1st interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Down.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Cut.
Go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
Ready.
Davis off the pistol handout. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Here we go. Here we go.
16-yard line.
Cut.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Set. Ready. Black, 95. Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
63. Packers 39.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
That's good. Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Setting up to throw. It's to Reed again. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing it again here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
He has room past the 25. And he did his part, partner. Got 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And he could have a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Get up. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down. Throwing from the gun. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
And now, once again, here come the Packers trying for 2. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
63. Packers 45.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Down. Yellow. Set.
And start with a give to Davis. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down run by Davis. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Punt. Black. 95. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Ball's out. He lost it. But fortune on the Texans side. What their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Recovered by the offense.
Ready. Ready. 52. Boom. Ready.
Handoff here to Davis. He takes it down to the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Texans about to stay unbeaten once again.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Second quarterback run here. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line. Second down.
Come on. Set. Spike. 60. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Set, go.
Here's a design run.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
45. Wide. Cut, cut.
We're drawn up for him. So the Texans come away with the road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Green Bay.
Typical, body overdoing this, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk it out to the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Ridicule. It's so
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around.